Good morning. Hey guys, today is day 3 of vlog Entine. So today is actually Sunday, February 3rd, 2019, and I am getting ready to go to 11 a.m. service at church. I missed 8 a.m. partially because I was up late trying to upload this vlog, but I just was able to get it uploaded because really the goal is to upload them the same day as like recording them so I don't get behind, but that's just not been accomplished from trying to convert from the iPod Touch onto YouTube. That's been somewhat of a difficult process. So, everything I tried to do on Friday didn't work, and then Saturday morning I was able to figure out a particular way to do it, but then Saturday night when I tried to go back to do it that particular way, that didn't work. So then going back to another method ended up working this morning. So I don't got time for all that, y'all. I got to skip that. I'm just gonna record on the phone. This is what it's gotta be, and I just gotta make it a due diligent effort to get the reaction videos off of here tonight so I can have the space to do vlogs. So anyway, back to the day today. So I'm getting ready to go ahead and head to church, and I just wanted to show you real quick like outfit of the day. My hair is just an old twist out. But yeah, just an old twist out that I sleep on. I don't retwist my hair. I just sleep on it, and it gets to like a volume that I personally like and enjoy. So that's what that looks like. Sorry if I'm putting the camera down. I do apologize for that. Lipstick, I'm wearing Christian Louboutin Rococoat 215M, I think it's the number. That's what I'm wearing on my lips. Just regular stud earrings. I'm wearing my Louis Vuitton Logomania rainbow scarf in the color navy, my favorite, probably one of my favorite Louis Vuitton items. And again, like I said, the most complimented, I did a video, really kind of showing this in my date night Mr. Glass review video. But yeah, one of my most complimented items by men and women respectively, boys and girls respectively. So it's just a very gorgeous piece. Um, yeah, and again, just stunning. Had to have it when I saw it and do not regret it at all. I think it just looks really good against this gray jacket here. Gray jacket was a recommendation from Minks for All on one of the videos that she did about a Nordstrom haul. So this is the same jacket that she unboxed or, revealed in that video. So I really do like this jacket, or this coat as well, should I say. Underneath, I'm just kind of wearing white and navy today, you guys. So white, was this, what do you call this, cardigan? Yes, white cardigan. I have this like blue and white kind of long shirt that covers my behind in the back. It's kind of one of those kind of shirts, and it kind of goes all the way down. I have these white pants, and then I just have these like little white and silver shoes. So I think the temperature is supposed to get up here to like 60 degrees. Y'all, I looked at the weather report for the week. It's going to be in the 70s this week. Oh my gosh, I can't tell you how grateful to God I am about that 70-degree weather. Like, I am a warm nature person. Like, I love the heat and the warmth. I don't like to be feeling like, I'm burning up or nothing like that, but I do like warmer temperatures. I don't like to be cold. So I'm really looking forward to the 70-degree weather this week. Super duper excited in February at that. Oh my gosh. And it's the beginning of February. Super duper excited. So anyway, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and end it right here. I'll probably do, I don't know if I could fit in my featurette really quickly, but let me see. I might do my featurette really, really quickly. But yeah, I intended to go to early morning service and then go to, the second service as well. But again, did not wake up in time. You guys, like, so sorry, but I forgot to show you like the bag that I'm wearing. And now you can't hardly see my face because, okay, I'm trying to find the angle. Bear with me. Okay, this is just gonna have to be the angle. But yeah, I forgot to show my bag that I was wearing. So I am wearing my Palm Springs mini backpack to service the day and probably for the month. Let me get a little bit closer. Y'all can kind of see her. And this is what she's looking like. I have my Louis Vuitton Apres bandeau that I talked about in Vlogmas that you will see from day 2. This is actually the bandeau that I was referring to that me and my best friend both have. And so this is the side I think I like more than the other side. I love both sides, but I just really love this gray. It's like a gray and like pink. So I really, really love that. You know, again, this is kind of the front of the bag. I did get this bag charm from Lindy's. Well, it's actually a bracelet, but I converted it to semi a charm to put on this bag. So this is from Lindy's. She does bag charms, she does jewelry, handbags, you know, those really big poofs. So she does all of that. And also I have my little Lottery charm from London, and those are just kind of my keys hanging off as well. So yes, I'm happy to have her back. My Palm Springs mini backpack. So anyway, that's not actually my featurette for the day, but I realized I neglected to show you guys like my bag that I was actually gonna be wearing. But let me go show you my featurette and we're gonna go ahead and leave. Okay, I'm back, you guys. So this is my featurette for the day, and every featurette essentially semi comes with a story. So the featurette for the day is Victoria's Secret. And not necessarily because I'm so crazy about Victoria's Secret, but let me give you, like, I'm not gonna actually like be explicit or anything and reveal anything. It's not even explicit. Women wear bras. That's bottom line. You can wear bras from anywhere. You know, I choose to get bras from Victoria's Secret when they're on sale. I don't buy full price bras anymore. I've been delivered. So I buy them on sale. So I do have like a few bras in here that I bought some time ago. I just kind of want to show you like the pattern. But these are like very like padded plush bras that would typically go for, I would say about like maybe $40 or $50 at Victoria's Secret. But I actually was able to get a sale because I needed to get some more bras, and I actually got the bras for like $20 a piece, which is awesome. So even if like typically if you go to a department store or wherever, you're still for a good bra gonna pay at least about $20. So I think that's success. I've had Victoria's Secret bras for years, and you know, for me they work very well. But I was actually in the middle of like doing my story time, and I was going to talk about, yeah, because I had just kind of shown my Victoria's Secret bag with, and kind of showed you the outline of one of the bras I had. So essentially, that's the featurette for the day, Victoria's Secret and like bras. Like, I think maybe I mentioned that in the last clip a little bit. I don't remember actually everything I said, but essentially, I feel like it's really important, not just for like, you know, people associate Victoria's Secret with, you know, a whole bunch of like lingerie and being sexy. That's not why I'm featuring Victoria's Secret. But yeah, so I feature Victoria's Secret and just want to talk about like specifically like having a right bra that fits you. Now, like my mother laughed at me about this. My family laughed at me, but I'm being dead honest because like some years ago, probably like 2-3 years ago, I lost a good bit of weight, and therefore the first thing that went, unfortunately, was my cup size, and my cleavage kind of went down. So I had to get fitted for another bra or another, you know, pair of bras that I ended up purchasing. So after that whole period of time, like, yeah, in the past year, I've actually gained a good bit of weight back. And so my cleavage came back, you know. That's the one thing that I am happy about with gaining weight. Like, I'm happy that my cleavage is fuller. I like to personally have a fuller cleavage. I like to lose the weight other places, but it seemed like when I started losing weight, the cleavage was the first thing to go, unfortunately. But anyway, so yeah, like the weight kind of came back in the cleavage, but I was being real slack and I did not go and get fitted for another bra. So I was still wearing the same bras that I was wearing when, you know, I was a good bit, when I weighed a good bit less is what I'm trying to say. So from that, I felt like I felt very stressed out. I felt like I couldn't take a deep breath in and out, and I didn't associate it with the bra. I actually thought there was something wrong with me. Yeah, I went to the doctor and all thinking like, oh man, I hope it ain't, you know, a lump or cancer or something. And I'm being serious with y'all. Like, you know, it's kind of funny like on the other side, but people literally, you know, again, go to the doctor and get those diagnoses. So I'm not making light of that. What I'm saying is that I thought I had an actual problem. I went to the doctor. They told me, you know, God be the glory. There was nothing wrong with me. But then I figured it out because I knew I needed to get a new bra because, like, I knew that it wasn't covering everything. Like, I kept having to readjust and shift. That's what I didn't know. And I'm like, man, I need to go get a new bra, but I wasn't making it a priority. So then when I finally went and got the new bra, y'all, listen, finally went and got the new bra. I could deeply breathe in and out. I was no longer having those issues because I felt like I couldn't take a deep breath in and out. Felt like I was really stressed out. I wasn't thinking clearly, like all that just from not having the right bra. Now, I'm not saying that that might be your problem or whatever, but sometimes we magnify issues and it's really a simple fix. So I recommend, you don't have to go to Victoria's Secret. You don't, I mean, but again, I got those bras on sale, the ones that I did get for like $20. So wherever you go and you trying to get a good bra, you're probably going to pay about that much, at least that much, whether you do Victoria's Secret or not. So $20 to me for a, like, you know, a nice padded, and some of them are push-up bras, some of them are strapless bras, like that's not bad at all. And you know, they're comfortable. I can breathe in, breathe out. People, you know, when they saw me, they're like, oh man, you look different. You look like, you know, you just look like you stand up a little bit straighter. Honey, I do, because I can breathe in deeply and out now. So listen, I think it's very important. If you have not gotten fitted, make that a Valentine's Day gift for yourself. Go get fitted for a bra that makes sure your bra and your cup size fits you and it's proportionate, you know, because again, it affects the way your clothes are fitting. Like, I just felt like, you know, sometimes again, if you're not like skinny, you're gonna have lumps and bumps, but you shouldn't really have a whole bunch of lumps and bumps like in your chest area. Everything your bra should fully cover is what I'm saying. So yeah, that's my story time with the bra. Thought there was something wrong with me, and literally I just needed to get a new bra. So it might be as simple as that. If you having issues, go get fitted for a new bra and see, you know, if that helps you out at all. All right. So I'm going to move on to something else, you guys. I just actually got home from church again, and I'm really hungry. I typically don't eat Sunday mornings before going to church, or even, usually sometimes, I'm sorry, let me readjust. Whew. I'm going to get some arms after this vlogmas, y'all. I'm going to get some arms after this vlogging time. That's what we're calling it. So I usually, pick up something, but I did grocery shop the other day, so I hate to pick up something when I've grocery shopped, and then I ate out yesterday. So I try not to eat out too many days in a row. Yeah, that's just, oof, gives me an icky feeling to do that. Especially when you got food in the fridge. So yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and fix something to eat. But I do want to have like another discussion about something, being that today is Sunday, Super Bowl Sunday. You know, I hope y'all all enjoy the Super Bowl and the teams. I'm not into football or sports like that. I can watch sports live, but I cannot sit and watch sports on television. I can't do it. But I can watch sports live and I can be engaged. I can enjoy it. But yeah, I can't sit in front of a TV and do sports. So that's just not me. I love movies. I may watch a movie tonight, but I really need to edit. So we'll see. Anyway, I'm going to go get what I need to get, and I'll be right back, y'all. Okay guys, so before I get something to eat, I wanted to switch gears a minute. I just did my story time as far as the bra situation was concerned. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that, and you will go out, you know, if you do want to treat yourself, make sure you're wearing the correct bra size. That might be impacting your mood. So seriously, it really might be impacting your mood. So I wanted to switch gears though, being that it's Super Bowl Sunday, and the fact that I went to a conference on Thursday night, which was the 31st of January. It wasn't a conference, but it was like a forum at our church, and they were talking about human trafficking, which is a very serious, very lucrative business that we found out. Like, I knew something of human trafficking before anyway, because that was one of the things, actually, because I mentioned I'm a social worker, but that was one of the things actually I was interested in getting into as far as social work was concerned when I got out of college. And that was when I was in the mindset of wanting to do possibly international social work and like rescue people from those situations. So that's originally actually something I was really interested in doing, but the cookie just didn't crumble that way for me. So I'm very happy with what I'm doing, but I still have an interest every time that comes up, especially with the subject of domestic human trafficking, because we think about human trafficking a lot of times. And I think like me and my best friend were talking about the movie Taken, and that's a really kind of a good illustrative example of human trafficking. And you know, if you haven't seen the movie, it's an awesome movie, cult classic, Liam Neeson, you know, that was kind of, you know, stole that movie. So but yeah, it's kind of a good illustration or introduction into the topic of human trafficking. And so, but really what our forum was more so focused on was like domestic human trafficking and how human trafficking has become more accessible, well, like how it's become easier for a lot of predators due to social media and due to, you know, access over the internet. So with that, like, just want to, I have like a little card here, and I just kind of want to show you guys a card that we did receive, and just kind of want to read some of these things to you. Like if you or someone else, you know, like if you have children that are of age, that are in middle school or high school. Like we did have one of the ladies who was on the forum. She's actually was a survivor of human trafficking, and she was, you know, got into that life when she was 14. And, you know, I don't want to misspeak or anything like that, because I kind of came in a little bit late, so I didn't get her full story. But I'm sorry, let me switch again. But yeah, she got into it when she was 14. And I think she said she was in and out of that lifestyle for about a period of 20 years. So that's crazy to think about. And she has children of her own. And she just talks about the things that she looks for, knowing that since she's been in that lifestyle. And I just kind of want to read off some things on the card, because, and why I'm talking about this today, and again, it's Super Bowl Sunday, it is vlogging time, but I'm talking about this today because she mentioned the fact, like, what was crazy to me about learning more about human trafficking was the fact that it is a $1 billion industry, you guys. It makes more money. They say human trafficking makes more money than the Super Bowl, than any sport out there. Human trafficking, makes more money than any of that, which is crazy, because you know people making money off of sports and footballs and teams and all that. Human trafficking alone makes more money than all of that. So that just kind of puts into context like how big of an issue this really is. And it's not just an issue like, you know, in Europe or in Asia or in Africa. It's an issue right here in the United States. So I just want to, again, I have this little card. I keep saying I have the little card, but I keep talking some more. But like, that's what was so crazy. But like what the lady was saying, who's a survivor, and that's, again, that was what my point was while I was saying, while I'm talking about this today. She was saying that the Super Bowl actually is a very busy time for human trafficking for a lot of girls and boys, because a lot of them are girls and boys. I think 70% of women is kind of what the statistic was, are, you know, or young women anyway, I guess. So it's like a very highly busy time for human trafficking and for children being bought and sold. And so I just want to kind of read this to you. I don't know if you're in that life. I just, you know, really, since it was on my heart, and since, you know, we talked about it on Thursday, I really just have been in prayer about it, because man, I can't imagine being in that life. And that's especially if you're born into that life and that's the only thing that you know. And so I really just kind of want to touch on that. And, you know, just really, I am in prayer for those who are in that life, and even those who struggle as far as being a purchaser or being a buyer or a consumer of people who are being exploited in that life. Like, I'm in prayer for you as well, because like a lot of times we're inundated with certain things and we don't confess that or readily admit that to somebody else, and therefore it goes to the extreme. You're consuming all this stuff you don't need to consume, and then it's not exposed until, unfortunately, the legal system is involved and you got to be put in jail, charges, families are in ruin. So nobody wants that. And so, again, I'm just going to read these warning signs. That's kind of what I wanted to say about that. I'm going to read this card to you guys and about like just the things to kind of be on the lookout for. And, you know, just kind of gives you a little bit of insight into it. Okay, so I'm just going to show y'all the card. Okay, so here's a little card that they gave us before. So it says traffickers can be anyone and they know how to manipulate their victims. Get help if you or one of your friends is involved with someone that exhibits any of the following characteristics. Gets jealous easily, seems controlling or exhibits violence, is significantly older than you or your friend, promises things that seem too good to be true, encourages you to engage in illegal activities to achieve your goals and dreams, suggests that they know how to help you make a lot of money, buys expensive gifts or likes to flash their money, is vague about his or her profession and you can't prove what they really do, gets pushy or demanding about sex, wants to take suggestive photos, encourages you to model or dance for money, makes you feel responsible for his or her financial stability, very open about financial matters. So there's a number, a 24/7 number here that you can call if you are afraid for somebody who you see has these warning signs that you feel like someone is trying to exploit them, and that you feel like they could be particularly vulnerable. So there's this number here. It's called 1-888-373-7888, and you could text "Be Free." And this is an anonymous hotline. It's available 24/7. On the back side of this card, it just has be smart, play it safe. And it just tells you just some little tips and tricks as far as don't post pictures of yourself in bathing suits or other revealing clothing on Facebook or other social media. Traffickers are constantly looking for victims to recruit by perusing pictures of anyone in their network. And especially too, like if you have like a Facebook or a profile page that's public to other people. So you have to be mindful of that too. Only accept people as friends on Facebook, Twitter, and other social media if you know them personally. So sometimes people develop like dummy accounts and all of that. So if you don't know the person, just to be safe, like don't add them to as a friend because you're giving them access to your pictures, your page, your personal information. And then too, like if you don't add them, then they can come to you if they're a person that you know personally, like, oh yeah, I go under this name, if you could just add me. So I just think you just need to be mindful of that. Don't be adding people you don't know, essentially, is what it's saying. Never post where you're going on social media. Only post where you've been. If someone manages to get to your page, they can track your every move if you post who you're with, and where you're going next. It's like handing a trafficker a roadmap to find you. And that's one of the things too, kind of like we talked about. Actually, I've talked about this kind of some years ago. Like a lot of times, like you see people who do vlogs, even these vlogs that I'm doing, or who do vacation vlogs, things like that. It's wiser to post those things when you get back from the vacation. You don't just openly tell people like, hey, I'm going out of town. I'll be back in 2 weeks, because again, it's an open door for people who don't mean you well to come and steal from your house, or, to damage your property, or God forbid, victimize anybody who's in the household while you're gone. So be mindful of those things as well. So again, like I said, like only post where you've been, not where you're going. So yeah. Hopefully that makes sense. So posting pictures and comments on social media from your smartphone may list your location without you being aware. So make sure you turn that feature off of your phone. Turn off the location devices. I know when I used to be like on Facebook like that, they had that as far as like you could see the location of certain people. Like, so-and-so is at, Cal's barbecue or whatever. Like, and so you don't want, you shouldn't want people to know where you at all times. Like, that's essentially like you putting yourself on an ankle monitor system is the way I think about it. That's nobody's business. You can tell people whoever you're close with. Everybody doesn't need to know that. Remember, there is safety in numbers. Always make sure you are with others. Don't engage in conversations with guys you don't know. Don't answer their questions or give out information about yourself or your friends. Harmless flirting can lead to dangerous activity in seconds. Don't get into the car with anyone you don't know you don't know well, even if they appear to know you. Beware of friends telling you they have an easy way to make money, because they really not your friends at all. They trying to get you into human trafficking and prostitution to make money, because they making a cut themselves. Anyway, on to the next. Don't go to a party held by someone you or your family doesn't know well, because all kind of crazy stuff can happen. Beware of offers by strangers to get you into modeling or the movies. Talk with your parents, trusted adult, about anyone who approaches you with this type of offer. If they are from a reputable company, there will be a way to confirm so and keep you safe in the process. Okay, so that was the PSA for the day. So hopefully, you know, I'm not trying to bring the mood of the vlog down, but I am trying to bring awareness with the platform that I do have, that this does exist, and it exists locally. It exists in your state. It exists in your city. I don't care where you live. This exists. You know, again, this lady who came and spoke, she said she was 14 years old when, you know, she was introduced to this life. And she's now, I think she said she's in her 40s. And so back then they didn't call it human trafficking per se, because we thought of human trafficking as like an international, you know, moving people internationally. But essentially back then it was like prostitution. And so like you might be seeking a service from somebody or whatever, like, you know, you're calling a hotline or you're going online and you are, you know, people do it, I guess, through Craigslist and all kind of other avenues they use to get access to these women or boys or whomever. And you might think that, okay, I'm just doing a little something to gratify myself, but you don't know what's happening to the other person on the end of that. So I just want to bring, again, awareness to this. Just be mindful today as you're going about your activities. Again, I'm just in prayer for everyone out there, like that everybody is safe. I hate to hear about things like this, but we know that the truth of the matter is it does exist. And so we just have to be, as a body of Christ, in prayer for people who are in the lifestyle and people who are consuming, you know, who are consumers of people who are in, again, this, who are against their will, who are being in this lifestyle. Even if they are going into it willingly, like, still, it's not a victimless crime is what I'm saying. So again, that's a PSA for the day. I'm gonna go ahead and make something to eat, and I think that might be it for today, you guys. So hopefully you did enjoy the vlog. I don't mean to end on a bad note, but hold on, let me switch hands. But I kind of feel like too, like I didn't want to just talk about human trafficking and then go on to like, oh, okay, let me show you my luxury bag. Like, no. I don't think that's appropriate. So yeah, like we're gonna go ahead and end the vlog there. Again, I'm in prayer for all of you. Hopefully you guys do enjoy the Super Bowl and enjoy the game. I'm gonna go ahead and fix something to eat and probably do some editing. So anyway, again, if you enjoyed this vlog, make sure you give it a thumbs up, you guys. Church and service was really awesome today. Really enjoyed it. Learned a lot. Oh my gosh, I learned a lot. So I look forward to the future days of vlog Entine, and I hope you guys are enjoying. Again, if you are, make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you share it with anyone else who enjoys vlog videos. Also, make sure you subscribe to the channel. You do that by hitting the red button below and hitting the bell next to it so you're notified when I do upload future videos. And also make sure that you do comment below if you have anything to add to the discussion or anything that I did talk about today, as far as bras, human trafficking, which, yeah, I mean, crazy. But yeah, that's where my head is. I'm a little bit everywhere. So anyway, guys, I thank you so much for watching. I will see you in my very next video. Bye.